Hey guys, so this is kind of this is what I used most recently for like kind of miscellaneous keys type things. Um, so sorry, long day and I'm tired. So a few things. I have I guess well I'll start off with a keyboard. So I'm just using my keyboard here. I experimented with different means and methods of how I wanted to organize it, and because I come from like the normal DAW world, I liked folders and I liked having like sources that go to things. So one of the first things I did was up here, um, have a track named Matt and a track named Jimmy. So Matt was our previous worship leader, and he would play keys from time to time, and this is like me. And I have this channel just set to input monitor. It's literally just um, a Midi channel just to capture Midi input data, right? Nothing crazy. But the cool thing about that is that now I can send this to multiple sources. And so for my sake, I'm just going to go ahead and make these smaller. Um, Obviously, since Matt's not here, so whatever. And I have that just coming from my normal keyboard. And then I can send that to any of the different, channels here. So, like, say for pianos, this is actually, I want to say it's the Nick Staley from Bethel stuff. Actually, no, it's not working. Actually, before I go to sound examples, so I have this one MIDI track that goes to all these different things, right? I have pianos, different kinds of pianos, like some soft sounds, some normal kind of Bethel-y piano type sounds. This is a Peter James instrument thing that's really cool, and then some pad sounds. Have a sub bass, texture. These are just like drones that are a little bit more interesting. And then all of these will get, if you look down to where it says audio 2, audio 2, audio 2 goes to piano, piano, pad, pad, tracks, synth, and whatever. I also have a stems area if I wanted to do like, if I wanted to run tracks in arrangement view, or session view, I mean. I don't normally do that, but I can do it. So you can look, if I scroll down, I have some versions of different songs and whatever. So I use, instead of, okay, when I run tracks normally, I'll use arrangement view, and then I'll have a bunch of return tracks that I use that for like most of my sounds going out. Instead of that, I have everything going to this buses folder. And this is where I contain like my main outputs for all piano sounds, pad sounds, synth sounds, tracks, and whatnot. I like this method because I could, it just made a little more sense to me. It's technically doing the same thing of using return tracks, but it's whatever. Saw a cool video and I thought it was kind of neat. So audio from no input, because these are audio tracks, right? You normally could do like an external input, but I don't do that. I just have these tracks, these instrument tracks sent over to here. From there, I don't have my controller with me, or I don't have it hooked up, so I can't quite show you in real time. But like from here, I have like a basic keys folder with like, filter, chorus, delay, and some verb. At the end of every single effects rack, I have a utility plugin just to be able to flip polarity, bring it down if it's a little too loud. Pad, I have the same thing. On pad, I added have filter, verb mix, drive from Decapitator. I have what do I have? Oh my gosh. I also have chorus mix, delay, sequence, pump. This is actually very similar to the Nick Staley version. So that's cool. Let me send all these out 1 and 2 so it'll make more sense. So for instance, if I have, then all these tracks are also set to input monitor, because they don't need to be record armed. As long as your instruments are record armed, you can do that. So for instance, let me see. Why is it not working? Let me see what's going on here. It should be working. Let me see if maybe these do need to be recorded on. I could be wrong here. Why am I not hearing anything? I'm not hearing anything. Let me figure this out for a second. Maybe I need to do that. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Anyway, the other thing too is all the instruments are set up using chain selector. Chain selector is a way that you can quickly switch between sounds. You can see it moving down here. All that little kind of cool stuff. Actually, I think this one's supposed to have, let me see real quick. I want to say this one is supposed to turn on that octave thing. Where is it? Sorry. I am all sorts of lost right now. This is going to be a nice long video for y'all. So that's cool. Okay, sorry. I'm going back to this. This is supposed to turn that on. I think so. Is that right? Let me look. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure this out. Chord. That's where it's supposed to be. Okay, so whenever I turn this one on, it's supposed to turn that thing on. Okay. Back to cool stuff. Back to cool guy land. So you can hear, you can see if I select piano, changes that to as a blend of a grand and a lab soft piano. If I click labs or soft, it just goes to that thing. If I do soft octave, it turns this on, which gives me an extra octave, and then Rhodes. So my normal like grand piano sound would be like this. Sounds like a piano. Here's the soft piano. It's a soft piano. Soft octave does that same thing, but it turns it gives me an extra octave onto it, so I can do like. Nice, cool stuff. That's it for that piano world. I'll click this off button so I can hear that. Let's see what's next after that. Over here, I have these are like the normal Nick Staley piano sounds. Right. So you got a compressed piano, upright. Got cinematic piano, which is a little bit bigger sounding than the compress. Yep, they have another soft piano. Oh my gosh, I'm running a blank right now. That type of thing. They have a chorusy piano. Cool stuff. Got another Rhodes here. Yeah. Another thing, they have a dynamic piano, which is basically like another kind of a compressed piano, but it's a little different than the other one. Right. They have a delay whirly, which is another kind of a cool sound. Yep. I also add some other things too. I have this alt piano, which is a really cool native instruments. Yeah. Which is kind of like a more texture-filled piano. Like that. This is that same piano, but with some texture behind it. it's just a different layer thing. After that, this is that the texture part of that piano sound. It's kind of quiet, but it's a nice little thing kind of in the background, and you can affect the hell out of it. Cool. After that, I have some synth type things. These are all the Peter James OB5. Love this one. I also want to say, I think on this one, there's also, yeah, so he has some built-in effects into it that sound really, really cool. Let me make this a little smaller so I can navigate a little better. So that's his warm pad, warm bright pad. Yeah, so a little more of that. Bright pad. See, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, you can kind of hear it. There's different kind of sounds. Yeah. Some more ones. You can kind of hear it. It's that Hillsong synth sound. This is his OB6 with Verb. Yeah. What else? Another one. Yeah, so you kind of get a gist of it. One of the cool things about having all these sent to these different buses is that now, if I want to, I can start adding some of these different things onto it, right? So I can add, let me see, add some drive to it. That's cool. I can also add some sequencer type sounds, right? So something like this. You can also filter it down. I also have, so in addition to sequence, I also have this little pump thing. It basically gives you like a sidechain type thing. And I have all these after the effects, which kind of makes it kind of cool. What else? After that, I have some sounds that I worked on a little bit. They're not like my synths, I think. I don't think so. Let me see. Yeah, no, that's just an Omnisphere thing. Yeah, so if I go to here, okay, that one's off. If I click pad, let me turn pump off. So this is where I can, do like an underscoring type thing. Right. All that kind of cool stuff. What else after that? This is going to be a long video. Hope you'll enjoy it. After that, I have an organ pad. yeah, these are just different colors and different textures, right? After that, I have a Tron organ. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while since I've used this template, so. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember this one. Yeah, this is fun. Let me see what I need to do on that one. I think that one's down there. I remember if I have. Yeah, I do have a little bit of a filter on it. Yeah, so, you know, just like I said, just different sounds, all right? This is a Tron Organ Plus. Trying to remember what I had on this one. It was maybe just another layer. Yeah, just different things. What else after that? After that, I have I think this is just a sub bass. That one I had tied to a different kind of controller. That was just to add like a low sub type thing. So how it would work in a set would be like I would maybe I'll add a few different tracks down here. Maybe I would have like first song is in the key of C, second song is in the key of F, right? Something like that. So I could do this would just be like an a pad type thing. And maybe if I wanted to do like let me see, if I wanted to do like soft piano with just a little bit of like that pad organ underneath it, I could go here, turn up a bunch of verb, maybe do something like that. Go to the piano, maybe I would make it like actually we're in the key of C. Turn the give me a second, let me turn this down just a little bit, the filter down. Oh, I forgot, I also had an auto filter on the texture section. That was something I discovered recently that I enjoyed because it kind of made the tonic pad type thing feel like it was moving just a little bit more. I also had some reverb on it too. Yeah, so like yeah, maybe I'll just do like a something like that maybe. And then if we were going to the next song, I'd probably have it mapped on a controller. And maybe on this next one, maybe I have a Rhodes instead of the soft piano, right? So maybe I'll do maybe on top of that, maybe I want to do just a little bit of, maybe I also want to add this warm pad, or maybe like the bright pad, but just have it kind of filtered down a little bit. So maybe I would do, sorry. Why am I not hearing that? Because the filter's down. You know, you just get options, right? And of course, I can lay all these out in the same sequence of the actual song. anyway, so yeah, I mean that's kind of it. I also added, this is a thing I added kind of closer towards the end of man, maybe like 3 months ago or so. I added these MIDI chord clips. And these are just empty MIDI channels. There's nothing in it. But what I like about it is that I can say if I wanted to add, let's see, is it right here? Yes, say if I wanted to add something like right here, maybe during our prayer. Actually, a better example would be over here. There we go, we'll do it over there. And we'll call that. What I like about this is that, especially during like prayer moments, or you know, we didn't have a keys player for, well, really since I've been at the loft, or not a consistent one, and so this can give you just a little bit of something that you can work with. Let me put the click in the output. Right, and I have all these kind of mapped out to different, you know, different keys, different chord, kind of common chord progressions. You know, 4-6-5-5, 1-5-6-4. If I wanted to do, you know, 1-5-6-4 with that same pad sound, I can do it. Real simple. Yeah. And it's just a nice extra background that you can throw onto. We would normally use it for like what we use it for? We'd use it for like announcements or like prayer time or communion time before the band comes out. And then whenever I'm done, I would just copy this. I would either copy this off a MIDI clip, or I would just press it. Then we're done. So yeah, so long, very, very long video to kind of show how I would do things. So yeah, there you go. Let me turn the click off. Yeah, that's my template. So hope you enjoyed.